Hi students, in this video I'll be going through how we can find the highest common factor of numbers by using prime factorization. Okay, but before we go into that, okay, let us first recap what is the highest common factor of two numbers. Okay, so let me use an example of 18 and 24. Okay, so let's list out the factors of 18. Okay, so the factors of 18. Okay, so the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. All right, so these are the factors of 18. And then for 24, factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Okay, so as we can see over here, okay, let me change the color of my pen. Okay, so as we can see over here, 18 and 24 have several factors that are common, right? So the first one will be 1. Okay, so 1 is a factor of every number. Okay, and then 2, okay, is another common factor. And then 3 is another common factor. And then finally, 6 is another common factor. Okay, but over here, remember what we want to find is the highest common factor. Okay, so among all these four factors that are common between the two numbers, 18 and 24, okay, 18 and 24, 6 would be considered the highest common factor. So the highest common factor of 18 and 24 would be equals to 6. Okay, so this is how we can identify the highest common factor between two numbers. Okay, but 18 and 24 are rather small numbers, so it's actually quite easy to list out their factors and then identify which one is the highest common factor. Okay, but what if we have a very big number, okay, like several hundred or even thousands, right? Then to list out all the factors, it's going to be very tedious. Okay, so we need to come up with a different method. Okay, and that is where we can use prime factorization, which we have learned earlier. Okay, so now let's try with 18 and 24 first before we progress to another more challenging example. Okay, so if you recall how we can prime factorize a number, okay, so let's do that. Hurry up. Okay, so let's say 18, let's prime factorize 18. So we divide by 2, so become 9. So divide by 3, so we're left with 3. Divide by 3, so we're left with 1. Okay, so we can prime factorize 18 very quickly. Okay, then for 24, we divide by 2 first. Okay, with 12. Okay, divide by 2, 6. Divide by 2, 3. Divide by 3, left with 1. All right. Okay, so we have this. Okay, so from here, we can see that 18 can be written as 2 times 3 times 3, and 24 can be written as 2 times 2 times 2, okay, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Okay, then from here, all we need to do is extract out all those that are common. So you can see this one is common, 2, 2, okay? So 18 doesn't have any more 2s, okay? And doesn't have any more 2s as prime factors. Okay, then we have a 3 here. Okay, so in other words, the highest common factor, okay, will just be 2 times the 3 over here, which will give us 6, which is indeed the same answer as this. All right. Okay, but let us now put it in index notation form and see how we can still identify the highest common factor. Okay, so 18 is 2 times 3 square, so 2 times 3 square, and 24 is 2 cubed times 3. Okay, so to identify the highest common factor, okay, what you want to do is you want to look at each prime factor, right? And you want to take the one with the smaller power. So this one is 2 power 1, this is 2 power 3. Okay, if you have nothing here, means power 1 now, okay? 2 power 1 and 2 power 3. So you will take the one with the smaller power. Okay, take the one with the smaller power. So we will take the 2. power 1. But power 1 usually we don't write. All right. So same thing, this is 3 squared, this is 3. We will just take the 3. So we'll just be left with the 6. So this is how we get the HCF to be equals to 6. All right. Okay, let's try with one more challenging example. Okay, to close this video. Okay, let's try with maybe 108 and 204, 240. Okay, so 108. So let's prime factorize 108. You divide by 2, 54, divide by 2, 27, divide by 3, 9, divide by 3, 3, divided by 3, 1. Okay, so you get this. Okay. Okay, so in other words, 108 is 2 squared times 3 cubed. Okay. Okay, then 240 divide by 2, 120 divide by 2, 60 divide by 2, 30 divide by 2 again, 15 divided by 3, 5 divided by 5, 1. Okay. So this is 240. So practice your prime factorization. Okay. You will be able to do it faster and faster. So 240 will be 2 power 4 times 3 times 5. Okay, so based on what was mentioned earlier, you just compare each and every prime factor. So 2 square and 2, 4, we take the one with the smaller power. So we take the 2 square. Okay, 3 cube and 3 power 1, we take the one with the smaller power. Okay, this is where the thing you need to take note. If there's a 5 here and there's no 5 here, then the one with the small power is no 5, all right? Because nothing means it's a 1. Okay, so it's a 5 power 0. Okay, this one maybe except 1, you're not familiar with this concept. But just remember, if there's something 240 has a 5, 108 has no 5, then we don't take the 5. Right? So the highest common factor will be 2 squared, 4, 4 times 3, we will end up with a 12 as the HCF. Okay, the highest common factor. Right? So I hope this video has been able to explain to you clearly how you can find the highest common factor of two numbers by using prime factorization. All right.